Hi, this is IK. I stopped developing application thunk1 and I start with the application thunk2. Thunk1 is only programming. If you look at in commit, in last commit, thunk1 in last commit, I get back to programming part that when beginners open that application, that see programming part and they don't must look at and complicate and a lot of code of design. But reason is that that design only is little starting, but my strategy in design I will show in thunk2, and I get back coding in the programming level, and who want to see what video, that first video about material UI, can go through commit, can clone this application and go through commit, open commit what they want, but in reality that beginning in design was very, very confused. I start immediately in material user interface, but I saw that material user interface don't solve all problems, and that we must use CSS by our hand from scratch. And I was beginner in material also, and now I have a wider image about material and other library of design. They not solve all problems. We must always need CSS by hand, by directly CSS independently from material and any others package don't solve. We must know CSS. Because of that, I see how my recommended how to go in that process of design. I show in thunk2, and the thunk2 is a copy of thunk1 in this level, in 10 commits, only programming entry point for design. And at that level, I will create thunk2 and start with design. And it means when you open this thunk1, in description is thunk1, don't be surprised that you see programming level, and you can go down through commit to see what I said about material UI. But I see that I even didn't commit last my what I talk in last video about design. But it is not important. I want to show you how you can go by artificial intelligence, asking question, go directly in material user interface, and like that in any others library for design library, React library for design, and it was only your orientation, how you can go immediately in any library what you want. Ask artificial intelligence. But problem is, if you don't know CSS, you can not ask, and you must know design by hand. Understanding of design is in CSS, in understanding CSS, in practice and formatting in CSS. And because of that, we are format at first in CSS, and after that we will see what will last in CSS and where is better to use library as material UI or any others. That moment we will see that it is in our CSS excellent some element coming from material user interface. Okay, about that we start talking in application thunk2. And this commit, last commit of thunk1 is here visible. Here it is. It is thunk1 because it's not practical to have all through commit and lot of commit in, and better to stop with thunk1 and would be clear in programming and open other application and go to design. Because I'm very satisfied with that thunk1 in programming part, because it is it cover React application, Redux, and Redux Thunk use middleware also, and mock server, and with any design in code, with any material UI or any other library, we lose that programming because we have as small as possible programming. And when we cover it with design, it is very hard to follow what I said in video about programming. 100 and more hours of video is about programming, and I recommend that any beginners have patience and look at that video, practice it, and after that process, looking video, practicing and thinking about all that, and listen what I thinking. In this moment, that beginner is very advanced developer, very advanced developer, and now in through application thunk2 and about design, that people will enjoy, because I am at first programmer, but I work full stack and front end and back end, and now through my video I will show teach you what I know and what I learning. I program for my application for my private school. Never program for other, but my students program for others and is a developer in a company like that, or also programming and developers for own company or institution. Okay, thank you for watching this video.